growing up in this area, I mean, it's not like there was a ton of stuff to do. I mean, but like one of the big things was, when your family took you out to the Fightin Phils game. And I can remember, and here I am sounding like one of those older
Wow.
folks that remembers way back in the day when they used to have wooden bleachers, and before the stadium kind of morphed into the place that it is now. But it was just wooden bleachers. There was a left field grandstand. I wouldn't even call it really a grandstand.
Yeah.
Left field bleachers, right field bleachers, and that was it. There was no picnic areas. There was no pool there. I mean, it was very, I guess, ordinary,
Small.
plain,
Low
small. Yeah.
Well, it was kind of cool for me going back there as an employee, because we had always, as a family, it was one of our big things every summer is we got to go to one Fightin Phils baseball game. And I remember going when we were little and just thinking that, this place was huge and how, right? And it was just this very like special kind of unattainable place.
Meeting my wife.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
That was the most memorable part for me.
We did meet each other there.
Yes. So,
It'll be a little bit different for her in that it's not going to be like a once a summer thing. Like we go there 2 or 3 or 4 times at least, and we know people there, so I think she'll get to be a little more familiar with it at a young age than I really ever was. But I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up working there when she was a teenager too.
tradition.
Yeah, I think that's a really good answer. Because, and like we said, I mean, there is always something new, but at the same time, there's that core that doesn't change. It's knowing that you can go back there every summer and there are certain things that are always going to be there, or certain people that will always be there, theoretically.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible atmosphere there, especially when you're in the position that we were growing up and working there. I mean, you develop a lot of friends, a lot of bonds, a lot of strong relationships that, like she said, I mean, every summer comes around, you get to see those faces again, and it's nice and refreshing because it's almost like a sense of home away from home.
I think people really hold on to that stuff. I mean, they got so much resistance when they tried to change the name for the team, and people still refuse to call it anything other than the Fightin Phils, even though it's not technically what they are anymore, because it's such a tradition. It's such a staple of this area.
Yeah.